This is Matt Ferry in 2 Boxing. Delighted to be joined once again by Steve Robinson. Steve, we're back. I spoke to you last time out. We were sat ringside watching Aaron Chalmers and the rest of the crew do their thing. You're back out now. How are you feeling to be back?
Yeah, good. Obviously, I know I've got a few things to answer. I've got a couple of people who I need to redeem myself to. And listen, I'm not there to redeem myself to any of these people sitting on social media telling us how I'm this and how I'm that. And I'm redeeming myself, for my friends, for my family, and for my boxing coach. I know what I need to go out there and do, and I'll do that on Saturday night.
How difficult have you found that sort of aftermath of taking defeat? Because everyone takes it differently. Some take it to heart, some people can just bounce straight back. But it seems like you got an awful lot of stick and criticism straight off the back of it when it was like out of nowhere. I don't get where all the hate came from. Was it hard to deal with it first, to get your head around?
It didn't, because for me, that's my fuel, that's my fire. I've come from nothing. You know, I got into boxing to lose weight 6.5 years ago.
Yeah.
I've represented my country. You know, I've won titles, and I've signed with. I'm in a fortunate position where I'm signed with Sky Sports, fighting on a massive show for Wasserman, and I've exceeded everything. I was never bothered about that zero.
Yeah.
I didn't build myself up. It's a massive hype job. Yeah. Everyone else done that for me. I never built myself up. So, you know, every step, everything that I do, I appreciate everything I do, and I know what I'm capable of. I know that night wasn't my night. There was things going on in the background. No discredit to Shane Gill. Shane Gill come out there, done what he needed to do, put it on us. You know, and my mindset was gone before the fight. Watch me ring walk, watch the way I walk into the ring. My mindset was gone, but that's irrelevant. That zero is irrelevant to me. I redeemed myself on Saturday.
That's what I was going to say. You didn't look your usual self from the fights that I'd seen you before. It did seem a different you. Have you managed to eradicate all the noise or anything that were going on in the background so that you're sort of starting again and making sure that you have a positive outcome this time round?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, listen, I'm not going to get it. I'll never talk about what happened. I'll never talk about what went on that night and what went on the week before. But as I say, I'll never discredit Shane Gill for what he done. All he had to come and do was win, and he done that, you know. And he got the win, he done well. So now it's my turn to show why this hype was around me, and, you know, why they were building us up. And I'll prove myself. I know I will.
What can fans expect from you this Saturday? Are we going to expect an explosive performance? Are you going to be wanting to sort of re-announce yourself as, look, I had a stumble, I'm back, this is what we're doing? Is it imperative for you that you don't just win but you look good doing it?
Yeah, I mean, the person who I'm boxing, I've just found out yesterday, I'm boxing Phil Williams. Nobody looks good against Phil Williams. We're seeing Jose fight Phil Williams, and we've seen other people fight Phil Williams. Very rarely get stopped. My statement is to stop Phil Williams. Whether that comes in the first, second, third, fourth, fifth or sixth, I will be stopping Phil Williams. I know I will. And, you know, that's not me being arrogant. That's me being honest. And once I stop Phil Williams, that's a statement in itself. And then that's when I'll start saying, I want to fight him. And that's when I'll start calling people out, because I'm sick of all these arseholes, all these critics who have no idea what it's like, mindset, physically and mentally, to get in that ring.
Absolutely. Talk to us about what it's like to be fighting here in the North East. It's always a good atmosphere up in Newcastle, Sunderland, anywhere up this neck of the woods. It's the fighting cities, fighting towns. Is that an extra motivation for you to be fighting up here?
It is, because obviously, you know, I've got a fantastic following. Regardless of where I fight, they come and watch. So, you know, it's great, it's fantastic. It's really good to be fighting local, but at the same time, you know, I don't take pressure on. So there's no different to fighting here than there was in Cardiff. There's no different to fighting here than it would be in Manchester. I'm looking forward to being in my hometown, but at the same time, I've just got to stay focused on what's ahead of us in the fight.
Absolutely. Look, coming away from you ever so slightly, I'd be rude if I didn't ask you about other heavyweight fights in the division. We've got Joshua facing Alexander USYK in a big rematch. Fellow heavyweight, you tell me, what do you think happens in this rematch? AJ's got it all to do. Alexander USYK's obviously had that pressure of the war in the Ukraine. But what do you think happens?
So you know what? I think, honestly, Anthony Joshua needs to go out there, and he needs to only be fighting, and he needs to be sparring 4, 5, 6 rounds and put it on him. Show him what a real 18 stone heavyweight is like. Show him what a heavyweight should be doing, grab him, throw him around, lean on him, tire him out, and just, if he doesn't get that win within 5 or 6 rounds, if he doesn't knock him out, he's going to tire. He does that naturally. He does that now. We're seeing it, we've seen against Klitschko. You can't outbox Usyk. There's no outboxing Usyk. So what he needs to do is go out there and throw him around and show him what a heavyweight's about and hurt him. And I think he will.
Absolutely. Look, Steve, I appreciate you giving us some of your time. I know you've got an open workout to do up here. Wish you all the best for this comeback. And yeah, we'll look forward to see you further on in the week.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Appreciate it.